So on the way on our way to Thunder Bay, we found an alpaca shop. So we were going to go and check it out and see if my bunny can find some more bunnies.
So we just saw a sign for an alpaca farm.
Yeah.
And we turned in.
Yeah.
But it's closed.
Hopefully you can see that. I don't think you can. Can you?
Yes.
But they're looking for the sign. Can you see it? Stay close, please.
Yeah, it does say, but it's a little far away.
But very sad. Super sad.
Very
We
sad.
tried. We tried.
You know what?
Here we are. On the road again.
Look at this little cutie. Hi, baby. Road dog, road dog. Hi. Hi, baby.
Oh, babes.
Hi.
Hi, babes.
What's going
You're
on?
very cute.
Oh,
We love you.
good day. Oh, no.
It's
her.
Kelly just fallen.
Hi. Hi, baby. Bye-bye. So we've picked up a friend at the alpaca farm that was closed. Bye, buddy.
Hi, we love you.
Love you. Oh.
Foggy day on the road. On the way to Wawa.
Foggy and soggy.
Foggy and soggy, absolutely.
Squirrel friends, where we at?
We're in Wawa.
Whoa, what are we doing here?
We come to see the goose.
It's so pretty that I'm getting goosebumps.
Please tell me you filmed that.
Yes. So this goose was dedicated to commemorate the opening of the last link of the Lake Superior section of the Trans-Canada Highway on the 17th of September 1960. So pretty cool.
So we stopped into the Heritage Museum here in White River and to talk a little bit about the birthplace of Winnie the Pooh.
So White River began because of the railway. So in 1885 the railway went through, and because of where we're situated we became the divisional point. So we had stockyards, we had the water tower, coal, everything the trains needed, roundhouse and that. So because at that point in time that was the only mode of transportation, there was no highway till 1960. So when war broke out in 1914, they needed a way to get their troops from the east coast to the west, or from the west coast to the east coast. So they would stop and pick them up along the way. When they hit White River, because it was carrying horses on the trains, with the veterinarian, Captain Colburn, and so his job was to look after the horses. When they got here, they had to unload them all, feed and water them, exercise them, so they were here for a little bit. And during that time, they met the hunter or the trapper that had the little bear cub. And so Captain Colburn and him had a discussion, ending with Captain Colburn purchasing the bear for $20. We've later found out through another blog for Charlie Bailey that other soldiers on the train chipped in to help purchase the bear, Winnie.
Wow.
And so he was Winnie was taken, she was taken on the train with them, and they went as far as Valcartier, Quebec, where they had a marshalling station set up there. So all the horses, all the equipment, everything that they needed was brought to Valcartier, Quebec, all their men, and then they loaded up in October 5 ships. The SS Manitou was the one that Winnie and Captain Colburn went on, and so the 5 ships went to England. That took 2 weeks. Then they disembarked and set up on Salisbury Plains until they were called to the front. When they got called to the front, Winnie was taken to the zoo because she couldn't go with them. And at which point, because she was so well trained, she became a main attraction in the zoo. Kids could go in and pet her and feed her and ride on her back. Christopher had a birthday party with her, and so. When it came time for Captain Colburn to come back to Canada after the war was over, he didn't have the heart to bring Winnie with him. he had full intentions of bringing her back, but when he seen how well loved she was and what a main attraction, he decided to leave her behind. Plus, she'd gotten quite a bit bigger by then.
As they do.
And yeah, so this is Christopher in the cage with Winnie.
And Christopher was the son of the author, or the
author A.A. Milne.
Yes.
And the stories are written about Christopher's stuffed animals. So this was originally Mr. Edward Bear, and then once he met Winnie at the zoo, he changed the name to Winnie the Pooh after the bear in the zoo.
No way.
And then the stories were written. So Winnie went to the zoo in 1914. And it wasn't until around 1924-ish that Christopher would have visited the zoo.